Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. My goodness, okay, so this is your mid-month reading for the second half of February, moving from Aquarius season into Pisces season. We have Queen of Feathers, Perception and Truth. This is the Queen of Swords. So it's very much a Queen of Air, Libra energy as well. But I love this little bat. It's kind of like flying in the night, flying through the dark, flying into the unknown, not necessarily seeing, but trusting what it is that you're perceiving, trusting your own truth, trusting your own kind of, you're sussing things out. The bat flies blind, but it uses other things like sonar and things to kind of work out and orientate itself and find direction. So it might feel like you're flying in blind to a situation, but it's really much you've got your kind of spidey senses on going, right, okay, I need to, some of you it might be like a quest for the truth, but I really feel like it's like, yep, I feel like I need to head in this direction, but I need to trust that what I'm sensing and feeling and what these thoughts inside my mind and what I'm thinking is true, is my perception, my truth. Wow, okay, Sword Queen, Libra Throne. You got double Queen of Swords. Wow, okay, so this is what's shifting and changing, Sword Queen, Libra Throne, which is almost like, with this card, this is the card of balance, like a balanced mind and feeling like this sense of being really clear inside. It could be an inner resolve, a sense of, now I see clearly, I'm saying yes to something. It's really interesting. Maybe you've been weighing it up and it's kind of like, it's interesting. We've got the glyphs for Venus and Saturn here because Saturn is saying it's time. It's time now. And Venus is guiding you and uses your planetary ruler and saying trust. Trust the feeling. Trust that's right, even though you feel like you can't see. There's things that you can't see yet, or it feels like, that energy. So a lot of Libra, you might even have a Libra around or somebody that's got like Libra ascendant, Libra rising, a lot of Libra energy. Libra is all about considering somebody else as well. So it really is, but I feel like it's very much about the direction that you're heading and being very clear about that inside your mind. So Sagittarius, I'm very excited to let you know that I've started up a Patreon community. I'm seeing this as a second channel where I can add so much more content, and it's going to be premium content. It's going to be things like tutorials, meditations, astrology updates, and you can have access to all the extended readings. You'll get discounts on private readings. Eventually you'll have access to one-on-one readings with me. There's just so many things in there. And if you join in the first 2 weeks, which is now, you will receive a free 10-minute reading from me. So the link for that is in the description box below. Check it out. And I think it's going to be, I'm really excited to see how it's going to grow and evolve. So let's see what else is coming in for Sagittarius. And I'm kind of seeing it as like a little toolkit, like you're learning so many things about how to work with the energies, the planets, what's going on at this time, your soul evolution, and it's just kind of equipping you with things. Okay, the High Priestess, again, trust your intuition. You're really going in trusting that. Crossed by the Magician, even if you don't know how this is going to work, it's just like, but it just feels like I need to say yes to this. And very independent. I think this is an independent decision that's coming through. It could be very much around, you've got some nice cards coming in, especially around love. Okay, so relationships coming through. Yeah, you can't see the Ace of Swords. This is you're blindfolded. So you've just got to trust this at this moment in time. The Hermit coming in. The Two of Pentacles, again, the Hermit's looking for the direction. Has only got the little lantern to see. So it's like, I'm searching. The World. Okay, let's see. The World. Something's concluding. And here we have that Queen of Swords. Again, this is going to be such a pivotal energy. Wow. Oh, the card of happiness. Yes, you're saying yes to happiness. The Four of Swords. So this is like a sense that you are, you might find yourself in a bit of an in-between state at this moment in time with the High Priestess. But the Four of Swords is saying this is the new direction that's coming in, the clarity that's coming in, it's not coming from a wounded space. It's coming from a place of deep contemplation and clarity and deep understanding. And it may even represent that you're seeing something very differently, like there might be a bit of a mindset shift coming in. I mean, we have as the main situation the High Priestess. So yeah, this is your intuition. It really is like you've just got to trust your intuition because you can't see where this could be going. And it feels very much like it's connected to a relationship, but it could also be connected to money as well here. But the High Priestess is when you are somebody's number one. Or you want to be somebody's number one. It's crossed by the Magician, which is it hasn't manifested yet, or it's kind of haven't worked out how this is going to happen. This sense of, there's still these things that the Magician draws resources towards him and works out how something's going to move forward. And it's like, yeah, well, I'm just moving forward even though I can't see that. So it may be that you're needing resources or you're needing money to at this moment in time, and it feels like, well, I can't see where that's going to come from. That could be something that's coming through with it as well, or you're just needing something that, because we've got a lot of pentacles here as well with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, both of these represent abundance, money, success, which is really nice. So the Nine of Pentacles is a bit more like an independent energy, doing something on your own terms, feeling free, even financial freedom, freedom from financial cycles or stress or anything to do with the material realm. So this could be around the home, a sense of freedom around the home, freeing an energy around the home, perhaps free to move or free to say what you want or free to kind of, however this freedom comes in. It could be related to your health in some way. It's like, perhaps I just get this sense that you're kind of overcoming, there's some kind of healing that's come through with the Ace of Cups that's kind of brought some happiness with it, maybe some joy. Which is nice because this has precipitated a sense of freeing you from a cycle that felt like it was restricted in some way. So at the base, we've got the King of Pentacles. So deep down, this is what's happening inside of you. Interestingly, the Nine of Pentacles also can represent if you're single or just happily single or just being single and being kind of just within your own skin. So it's kind of interesting because both the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit are like cards of doing things on your own or feeling lonely or solitude with the Hermit sometimes. But the Nine of Pentacles is like, I'm happy in my own skin. So that's something that, or doing something on my own, being fairly independent. So whether that's something you want to do or you're feeling like you want somebody else to come alongside you and to help you a little bit, that's really dependent upon you. But the King of Pentacles represents resources. It's somebody that's potentially very, very generous. So it's like you've got a lot to give here. You've got more to give, and potentially you're wanting to attract a certain person or a certain thing within a relationship or more money and success. This represents wealth, money, success, energy. The King of Pentacles, it's a earth sign. So yeah, there could be someone around you that you kind of, this is more an internal energy that's happening. So yeah, it's interesting because we have in the recent past the Ace of Cups, which is also can be the birth of love. So the birth of love is coming in, or the birth of a healing or feeling very differently about a cycle is coming through. So this could be, again, related to love and money. I'm kind of getting that. And clarity is kind of going to come through here. And in the near future, we've got the Two of Cups, which is the card of love and connection. So there really is this sense of, you might not see it now, but there's a sense of coming together with somebody or connecting with them or just feeling even more connected if you're already with this person. So there's somebody coming in that you're not seeing at this moment, or there's a feeling of love and connection that's coming in that you're not necessarily going to see. It could be a bit of a surprise energy. So for some of you, like this could be falling in love. Like it's actually really nice love cards coming in here. It doesn't have to necessarily be for all of you, because this, if it's related to, say, money, because it's just either love or money happening here with this. If it's money, then it's a case of there's potentially some kind of partnership that is connected to money that is coming in that is going to help you, which is really good. So you're presenting as the Eight of Swords. And this is where you can't see, quite literally. You're blindfolded. You're feeling restricted. There's perhaps there's been limited forms of thinking with the Eight of Swords. It's like I've been really restricted. So maybe it's kind of like if there has been a negative cycle around a relationship or around money or resources in some way or anything on the material realm, then it's like, maybe you had to like not spend as much or you couldn't spend as much time together. It's just a sense of, feeling like I'm kind of sick of this, because the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is really beautiful, abundant energy coming in for you. So energy surrounding you, the Hermit. This could mean that there's someone very wise around you or older that can give you a really great piece of advice as well about love or money, depending on, or both. But the Hermit is like, it's having a big think about it, having a big think about what's coming in here. This is potentially, like I said, being on your own, thinking about things on your own, understanding the path that you've been treading, but there's a sense of wanting to bring in a connection that comes in here. Not wanting to do things on your own, wanting to have somebody else you can share it with or carry some of the load, or that this can bring in some good energy within a relationship. It might be able to help alleviate some kind of stressful cycle that's been happening. So hopes and fears, we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, on a material resource level, it's like something's really been out of balance, and this could be juggling money. It could be just it's been a balancing act. Your energy's being stretched. Maybe you're kind of overworking, or that you've got to travel between two different places. So it might feel like your energy's in between places here. And so, it does really feel like it's kind of a question of, can I manage? That's something that's coming through, or perhaps, it's been like that. So again, like the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Sword Queen. This is bringing something back into balance again, where it's been really out of balance. And this is very much to do with like a relationship that's coming through here. And if it is a relationship, it might be, how you're working. If you're in an existing relationship, maybe it's around cycles around money with your relationship, or how you're both approaching money, or how much money's coming in for each of you. It can be around that. But definitely, I feel like this sense of a burden is being lifted here. No matter what your kind of relationship status is, it's really fantastic energy for if you're single. Beautiful energy coming in, lovely connection coming through. But even if you're in an existing relationship, this feels like it's alleviating something that was a point of stress and tension, where something was really out of balance. So we have the end of the cycle, the world. Yay, let's celebrate, because then we've got the Queen of Swords saying yes, and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be very, very happy. I can see very clearly what it is that I see coming in. I'm saying this inner resolve, and it's like, yes, I'm saying yes to happiness here. I'm not scared of being clear and communicating. And so these three Queen of Swords, like really amazing. There could be quite literally a Libra around you that is, if this is a partnership with a Libra, or a friend who's a Libra, family member who's a Libra, definitely could be, somebody that there's something that's coming in around a cycle that is making the Libra happy, or making you happy with this relationship with the Libra. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be a Libra, but it could just be somebody that, has a very, they use their mind very, it's all about what they're perceiving. But the Queen of Swords, there's something fantastic coming in that's you're saying yes to, that's going to make you really happy. And so the Four of Swords is very much the sense the three swords are placed up on the wall, laid to rest. This is why I'm saying it's not coming from a wounded place. It's coming from a place where you're able to move forward clearly and trust the way that you're moving forward, even though you can't necessarily see it. But I feel like this Queen of Swords at the end can now see it. You know, she's there and she's looking at the 10 of Cups, which is the two people connected together. There's an end of a cycle. So whatever point of stress and tension, which has kind of been dividing you and somebody else, it brings you back together again. And so the Four of Swords gives you an opportunity to rest, to lay something to rest that has been wounding you and affecting a particular relationship in your life. So yeah, wow. Really a sense of bringing in union and harmony, which is really nice. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Saggy. It says, I love my body. Look at that beautiful big sunflower. I create peacefulness in my mind. That's what the Queen of Swords can be doing as well. And my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. So again, on the material, the Pentacle realm, this could be about balancing something out when it's come to your health that maybe you've been struggling with. Maybe it's kind of something coming through with maybe the way you're eating or balancing your diet or balancing your energy and levels. That could be something that comes in. And it says, I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life and I find myself easily expressing love to others. And that's what the Queen of Swords is. She's expressing something and she's expressing this sense of love and happiness in this 10 of Cups. The Two of Cups is love. The Ace of Cups is love, the birth of love. The Two of Cups is saying, well, now I feel connected to somebody else. So this it's a beautiful energy to come in, Sagittarius. But I feel like it's kind of got this other energy that alleviates on the material realm, like I said. So if you've been fighting over money or you've been in a cycle that hasn't been good for your health, there's something that comes in here, or you've been worried about your home or fighting at home, there's something that can bring in some kind of harmony around that. So, oh, look, a little flower. Okay, it's like the sunflower that came in. I love my body. And we can see this person has the sun's out. The sunflower is growing. Sunflowers represent joy and happiness. So something's blossoming and blooming in not only your life, but it's within this relationship that's coming in. It might be for the other person as well. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic relationship. This can be a relationship with anybody, with a parent, with a family member, with a friend, with a co-worker, with a boss, with a pet. There's just something beautiful blossoming here, which is really lovely. So yeah, lovely reading for you, Sagittarius. So that's it. And yeah, just a reminder, if you're interested in joining my Patreon community, the link for that is in the description box below. Like I said, if you join in the first 2 weeks, you get a free 10-minute reading. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment because that lets YouTube know that you support the channel. It helps with the algorithm. Love to read your comments. And take care, Sagittarius.